Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast. I'm Joe Dosh.
I'm Keith Carey.
And I'm...
the world's only straight bottom.
Oh, in this museum of wonders, you will see...
Hear ye, the two-eyed boy. The world's
tallest man,
straight bottom.
The shortest man.
A half dog, half cat, born with both dog parts.
Now don't you see, Connor? Bottoming's not about wanting a dick in your ass. It's about wanting a dick in your heart.
That is a big dick.
Joe, what are you doing with that knife? Why are the doors locked?
Welcome to the Organ Fuckers Podcast.
Keith, is that marinara on your apron? What?
Well, yes.
Oh, no, I knew this would happen eventually.
I mean, yes, but also we're going to harvest you.
It's not marinara. I washed my clothes in Kool-Aid powder.
Still better than the last half of the Saw franchise.
He died the way he lived, getting secretly fucked by Joe.
Wow, we really slammed the Saw franchise there, Connor. Are there any other Bush-era franchises you'd like to take down?
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not just a fucking sponge that absorbs pitiful media, and I don't even know where I'm going with it. I was trying to Joe on Joe, and I couldn't even know.
So I take it you did not watch the Oscars last night.
You guys know I've seen 5 movies, okay?
That's true.
Yeah.
A bad comeback from the tell it like it is kid over here. Anyway.
That's the lamest cowboy.
Tell it like it is, kid. Oh, I thought that Whoopi Goldberg looked terrible last night.
I mean, she did. But...
Oh my God, she really does. She looks like 2 diabetic men in one body.
Somebody some fashion blog tweeted a picture of Whoopi Goldberg and said, "We had no idea how Oprah had tattoos."
Oh,
it was great.
With no sense. It was up for maybe 45 seconds, and they all were murdered.
Yeah.
And the internet wept for eternity.
A lot of social media jobs opening up, listeners. So get your applications in.
If you could tell black people with and without eyebrows apart.
Oh my God. When that happened, everyone at BuzzFeed was like, "This is what we train for, everybody!"
DEFCON Whoopi!
She really did look like Quincy Jones' Predator prom night. Nonsense. All right, guys. Enough of the fluffing. Let's get down to brass tacks. Time for the Mexican joke-off.
Ay, so topical.
I think I'll start us off this week.
Okay.
China is constructing the world's largest waste-to-energy plant, which is estimated to turn 1/3 of the city of Shenzhen's trash into usable power. City officials are excited to finally have a use for all the country's female babies.
A Toronto resident is accused of flinging feces at his neighbors. His Canadian victim was said to remark, "I'm sure sorry you dropped your poo on my face."
They're a polite people. Chris Christie shocked voters by endorsing Donald Trump. In related news, a Trump staffer was seen at Christie's New Jersey home delivering a briefcase of assorted pork products.
This is you falling on the fat joke sword before someone can pick it up.
Falling on the fat joke meat shish kebab from a Brazilian.
Something about the Pepperidge Farm Mafia payment is amusing to me. It's got that plastic handle and a little cardboard suitcase, and Christy opens it up and he opens up a bag and, all right, yeah, that's
it's pure.
Yeah,
it's a big briefcase full of almond bark.
The world's oldest living cat is 26 years old today, which is 121 in cat years and 93 in Keith years.
Bitch.
Oh, goodness. Utah lawmakers unveiled a plan to declare pornography a health crisis. In other news, the women of the Utah Temperance League plan to throw themselves in front of men entering a Starbucks.
What?
That's a good prohibition era. My jokes are designed to amuse, Ken Burns and no one else.
Joe's releasing a new comedic flip book. It's going to be available in novelty parlors all over.
The Joe Dosh Zoetrope. 4 flips for a nickel. And Nickelodeons everywhere throughout Atlantic City.
First 100 customers get a free rhubarb pie.
Ever had rhubarb? It's delicious.
That's shocking to me.
I know you're taking a new. Oh my God! There's a daguerreotype of you hanging up in the fucking novelty studio.
You curly mustache of a man. All right. An attempted KKK rally in Anaheim, California was cut short by violent protests from the community. The Klan vowed to return and were last seen trying to ethnically cleanse It's a Small World.
I was going to write something about that, and I was like, between his like Disney knowledge and love of OC punk rock, Keith is totally going to tackle that.
Oh, God, nothing has made me happier in the past several years than watching just a bunch of the grungy Mexican punk rock kids I used to hang out with in Orange County beat up the Klan.
You called Joe a curly mustache of a man just as you were starting your joke, and it took every fiber in my being not to call you a curly fry of a man.
It was worth going back for.
It sure was.
The Republican Party is making rumblings of not endorsing Trump should he win the nomination, citing his erratic views unfounded in reality. In related news, the Kettle has released a statement calling the pot really more of a dark gray.
I like New Yorker magazine, Connor.
I was going to say, that was surprisingly sophisticated for you.
I keep it on the DL, but I'm a classy motherfucker.
You really are. A Philadelphia judge ruled the First Amendment does not grant the right to film the police. He also ruled the 13th Amendment does not grant the right to film World Star videos.
Scientists are testing a virtual reality simulator to help heroin addicts learn to avoid using drugs. The game is called the world's first-person shooter.
A Moscow woman has been detained for carrying the severed head of a toddler. The arresting officer asked the woman where she got the silliest keychain in all of Russia.
A Canadian teen has died from playing beer. Yeah, a Canadian teen has died from playing beer pong with hard liquor. Mourners reported that his soul will ride a burning ship to Brawlhalla.
What do you put on the burning ship that you push out into the ocean for a bro funeral?
Well, first of all, it's made out of old Keystone light boxes.
No, so I think you put out like a hat with like the bill folded. Everything floats in that.
There's a pair of boat nuts on the back.
No, they should make the Keystone Lights one of those like flying like paper fire lanterns, like a Chinese like New Year's celebration.
When a bro dies, this fucking girl is expected to throw herself in the pyre of natty ice boxes.
Many Asians on Twitter were offended by a joke at this weekend's Oscars ceremony making light of Chinese child labor. Outraged commenters are demanding that host Chris Rock say, "He's so sorry."
All right. Well, you and the people at the Total Beauty Twitter account can get together for your consolation brunch. Riots broke out in Salt Lake City after a black teen armed with a broomstick was shot. His friends released a statement saying, "Hey, that's what you get for playing Harry Potter in these streets, man."
Taco Bell has become one of the healthiest fast food chains. Scientists found this information by reading the inscription on Keith Carey's grave. It's better than Del Taco, guys.
It is better than Del Taco. Del Taco sucks. A St. Louis man dropped his 7-week-old baby down several flights of stairs. The child is recovering at a local hospital, while the father has been charged with first-degree butterfingers.
I think I have one more, if that's all right with you boys.
Hit it, bonus round.
The world's first meatball grown in a lab.
Keith just took off his headphones.
Just fucking do it, Connor. Just fucking do it.
Well, it could be anything.
I don't think it can.
I don't know. I
don't think it can.
Well, Keith, you know what happens when you assume?
Yeah, I'm right. People are pigs.
You make a morbidly obese asshole out of you and me.
Tell your fucking joke,
You make an impacting colon out of you and me.
You make an old double casketer out of you and me.
All right, you know what? I won't
No,
tell
but
that
don't
joke.
you dare not do the
No,
joke.
I'm going to do a different joke.
No, I want to know what it is.
A man has changed his legal name to Double Cheeseburger with Bacon. Keith Carey has pledged to never get drunk with a notary again.
Well, fucking hit him. You had 5 jokes to slam him with.
God,
and you got nothing.
God, fuck.
God, you're always making jokes about the Klan and Disney and skater things. Fucking,
I'm trying to do the fucking thing.
You got 5 jokes a week to slam your fucking
your co-host.
Teammate,
all right,
and
fine.
you neglect it every week.
But you're so boring.
You got all the insights of the cover art of a modern adolescence album. Orange County Burnout Nothing.
Well, that was Mexican joke off, everybody.
Aye, so hurtful.
I regret this decision.
Oh, heavens.
Heavens. Well, all right. That was a great start to the show. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
As a parent, it can be hard to find the right way to introduce your kids to your beliefs. Christians have youth groups and Bible camp. There's baby yoga for those who subscribe to Eastern philosophies. But what about parents whose views are a little more outside the box? That's why I wrote my new book, A Child's Garden of Nihilism. Hi, I'm children's author and noted party ruiner Kurt McGirt. If you're like me, you read a Nietzsche quote on 4chan 10 years ago and then just stopped growing as a person. And now you want to share your deep-seated, mildly researched belief in the futility of the universe with your kids. A Child's Garden of Nihilism contains 40 stories and poems to guide your little bundle of joy toward the abyss all men must stare into. Whimsy is the enemy of all enlightenment, but that doesn't mean embracing the cruel randomness of life can't be fun. Here's a sample. 10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "You're a negligent mother and your child is dead." Classic. Your child won't be able to get enough of these stories and will soon grow numb to the point of madness. Here's another. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. The well had run dry. Sitting in the last quarter-inch of black water was a rat with a bursted belly. The rodent had glutted to death on the remains of the well. Jack said not a word, laying silently and rolling slowly down the hill. And Jill came tumbling after. God is dead, but your child's mind will be alive with the understanding of the fragile island that is his or her existence. Other stories include The Little Engine Who Could But Simply Did Not. Humpty Dumpty Found a Lumpty. Old MacDonald Had a Farm, There Were No Survivors. And so many more. Order now and we'll include a kid-sized Fight Club shirt and a pack of Baby's First Clove cigarettes, free of charge. Call 1-800-NOTHING.
Mean. And so ends another day at the White House, eh, Willoughby?
You sure said it, Andrew. It really is a testament to this grand old country of ours. To think, my grandparents came to America without a penny to their name, and here I am, serving as an aide to President William Howard Taft. I tell you, it sure is beautiful to think that when you buckle down and work hard, that you can achieve
Willoughby!
Willoughby! Did you hear something, Andrew?
Willoughby, get in here now!
That sounds like the president's voice coming from the master bedroom.
Willoughby, I'm stuck! I'm stuck in the bathtub, Willoughby!
My God, the president could have fallen ill. We have to get in there at once, Andrew. Mr. President, are you hurt? Please tell us what's happened. Mr. President!
I am stuck in the bathtub.
Oh, yes. Oh, mercy.
Well, don't just stand there. Do something.
Well, I'm not sure what. Perhaps you could hoist yourself out, sir.
Oh, I could hoist myself. That hadn't occurred to me. Son, I've been hoisting my girth around this great nation for 68 years. I'll not take any lessons in girth hoisting for the likes of you. Help me.
Oh, I'll try, sir. One moment. I can't seem to remove you, sir. You're in there good, sir. What should I do?
Well, call the League of Nations.
Oh, Andrew, call the League of Nations!
Do not call the League of Nations, you fool! My God, if the press hears a whiff of this, our antitrust legislation will be for naught.
I've returned with some corn oil, Mr. President. Perhaps we could lubricate you, sir?
Yes, that ought to do. Start slathering my folds.
Oh, I'm not sure that I...
Son, you serve at the behest of the President of the United States, and you will slather my girth folds.
Yes, sir. You're right, sir.
No. Slather over the folds, not in between them. Do you want your president to chafe?
No, sir. I don't want my president's flesh folds to chafe.
Mr. President, are you sitting on something?
There's a wheel of cheese wedged in there somewhere.
You brought a wheel of cheese into the bathtub, sir.
One more word and I'll have you expatriated, you smug patty.
Out of my way! I have to see this! Who the devil is that? How did... Theodore Roosevelt! Mr. President! Ah, ha, ha! I had to see it for myself. The blubbering scourge of the Bull Moose Party stuck in the bathtub. I killed 30 Spanish and took San Juan Hill, but I've never felt more alive than I do right now.
Roosevelt! You leave this White House at once!
Oh, I certainly will, President Jigglebelly. That's your name, after all. President Jigglebelly.
Stop! You stop that right now!
What was that? And that would be the cheese wheel. A cheese wheel in the bathtub!
You stop this mockery at once! I'm the President of the United States! I served as the Chief Justice!
Oh, yes, I remember fondly. I especially admire your ruling in the case of Sullivan versus eating an entire barrel of circus peanuts. Mr. President... Please don't eat that. It's dirty, Mr. President.
I deserve the dirty cheese!
Oh, disgusting. I'll not stand here and watch the office of the presidency sullied by a blubberpuss eating cheese soaked in dirty bathwater. Good day, everyone. Good day, William. And that's the story of how William Howard Taft got stuck in the bathtub. Bonus fun fact, did you know that tub was dismantled and turned into plating for glorious Chancellor Trump's pleasure barge? All hail Trump! May he continue to make America great and incinerate the weak through his 9th term in office. From the creator of the Common Sense Podcast and Hardcore History comes a new podcast set to take the internet by storm. Famous legendary newscaster or infamous old windbag, it's Dan Carlin announces Pokemon battles. The show you're about to see is a battle between a Blastoise and a Raichu. It is part 3 of a 7-part 19-hour series. When they took to the field, Raichu was armed with Quick Attack like Napoleon before him. This is a Pokemon whose fighting style is characterized by swiftness and decisiveness. And though it had crushed the Austro-Hungarians a century before, in this battle it's not very effective. You see, Blastoise had morale on his side before the battle even began, because he issued a decree that said, "You will not defeat me! You will tremble at the sight of impaled Jigglypuffs on my palace! I am Blastoise, King of Kings, you spawn of an Assyrian rat! You are an electric vermin of the steppe! You feed on the refuse of the Khwarizmian Shah! I shall defeat you! I shall boil your owner in his mother's feces!" Now, Raichu is an electric Pokemon fighting a water Pokemon, but that has blinded him with hubris. You see, this battle is taking place on the eastern front of Europe. His owner Ash will march across the bones of the fallen of Stalingrad a century before, and their charred remains will line the road like asphalt. What's more, he has failed to factor in what Russian generals have known for centuries as General Winter. Raichu is used to battling in the Rhineland, where temperatures are relatively moderate. Blastoise is hardened by the Russian winter and fully prepared for Raichu's undisciplined assault. But in the end, none of this matters, because Raichu strikes Blastoise with a thunderbolt that makes Alexander the Great look like a palsy-ridden child, and the entirety of the Spartan army look like girly men who tuck their phalluses between their legs and sit down to urinate. Blastoise faints instantly. You'd think other Pokemon would read the message loud and clear, but this is not enough. You see, Blastoise was owned by Misty, and after defeating Blastoise, Raichu did what conquering armies have been doing for millennia, and claimed her as a spoil of war. Only after impregnating his conquered wife, Raichu carved out the baby and threw it on the floor of Misty's gym, and as an added warning announced, "I am Raichu, Thunderstone incarnate."
On September 11th, 2001, United Flight 11 was hijacked. 30 minutes later, it collided with the World Trade Center, beginning the bloodiest day in American history. For the first time, the government has aligned the public to hear the cockpit recording from that fateful flight. Tower, we repeat, hijackers on board. They're coming through the cockpit.
Akbar! Ah! The door is secure. How long until we reach Manhattan?
30 minutes, brother.
Good, good. A jihad.
Will you please stop that?
Sorry, I get bored on airplanes.
Fill your mind with the beauty of what awaits after we have completed our mission. We will be welcomed into the kingdom of Allah as noble warriors.
Yeah, I'll do that. Hey, look at all these virgins. What's cracking, ladies? Oh my gosh, Waleed, you're so big. Looks like the towers aren't the only thing that's going down today.
Be quiet. I'm trying to concentrate on flying the plane.
I'm sorry. I know I'm being a problem. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go back there. I'm going to grab a snack, maybe something to read, maybe a Sky Mall. They got crazy shit in Sky Mall. Have you seen it? They have a magic wand that works as a remote control. It's crazy, man.
You cannot leave the cockpit. We are too close to fail.
Relax. I'll go out. I'll do the whole Death to America thing. I'll be back in 5.
You sit down right now, or I will kill you myself.
Like you have to know that's a dumb thing to say right now.
Sit the fuck down, Waleed.
Fine. This is your fault. We could have had time for Cinnabon, but you refused to pay for valet parking. For a Muslim, you act like a real fucking Jew sometimes.
I'm not even talking to you anymore.
Whatever, man. Hey, wouldn't it be funny?
Oh my god.
Shut up. Wouldn't it be funny if we just turned around and went to Disney World? We just landed in the parking lot and walk up to the ticket booth 2 please. That'd be hilarious. Just Muhammad and Waleed eating churros and just, having a day.
Allah Akbar!
What? Oh, all right. Akbar! Dang it, I missed the thing.
All right, the Meme Boys are back. We have a very special round of our favorite game this week. It's time to play Which of the Following. And the Meme Boys podcast has its very first guest. Jamar Neighbors is with us.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, Jam.
You're talking to completely the wrong part of the microphone.
Oh,
which just really adds to the whole outsider art element of your.
Jamar looks like he just saw fire for the first time. Can I touch it? Is it food?
I've stolen this from the gods.
Master can't find out about this.
why you got to take it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Connor and
It's
no one
going to
else.
go a lot worse places when we get the game started. This game, I kind of explained it to you clumsily via text. Basically, it is 3 real things, 1 fake thing. You got to tell me what the fake thing is. I've used your own tweets. I've read more of your thoughts than any person should ever do at a given stretch. I felt myself becoming more ignorant with each passing scroll.
It's like the fucking Matrix when like Trinity calls in and they just download a file called Ignorance and your eyes focus. I don't know Kung Fu.
The app that I was using to go to your old tweets, it only loads 3,200. You have 37,000 tweets.
Really?
So
Holy shit.
These are only from a year ago. I was gonna I'm gonna go back to 2012, so some shit that he forgot. But you're just such a prolific fucking stereotype that there's just.
Well, I just tried to do me as best as I could.
All right, so let's
What
get
app is that though?
I don't even remember. I just looked up view old tweets and clicked the first few things. Which of the following is not a real Jamar tweet? A. You ever hit the blunt and then just all of a sudden understand natural selection? B. A. Manig. One time I fucked a girl through the booty flap on her PJs. Being 6 was tight. C. Stop acting like Kool-Aid wasn't the shit, though. Or D. Ranch is the new milk, Manig.
First of all, I hate the confidence Connor has when he says Manig.
Well, look, I actually have a
Say
special...
it with a little waver in your voice like I do, goddammit.
Explain what you've prepared.
Okay, well, since some of your tweets use the N-word, and I'm not going to say that it's my place to decide if I can say that or not, I prepared a special N-word button.
Okay. Niggas. Fuck you.
Jamar, it was unbelievably hard to find audio of you saying the N-word. I had to scour the internet for 12 seconds.
That is hilarious.
I literally loaded the first track off your first album, and it was there 15 times, and I cut this audio from it.
Connor, you read Jamar's tweets like a documentarian reading Ku Klux Klan decrees.
There's no way to read them if you don't have an 8-foot gap in your teeth and you're not delightful.
That's where the talent passes through.
Okay.
We should drop in a track from Jamar's album so people can hear.
Yeah, we'll absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do that right here. Yeah.
Here's the penis and the scrotum that holds the testicles or testes inside. You all know what sperm is?
Yeah, it's the guy part of the baby, isn't it?
That's right.
But how does it get out from the testicles? But how does it get out from the testicles?
Now when the penis erects, gets hard, the sperm can come out in what's called an ejaculation.
Ladies, you ever had a train ran on you? Oh, you? Oh, no, I ain't gonna make you feel bad about it, but that's crazy. You'll never want to make nobody feel bad if they had a train run on them. Just be like, oh, you living. Yeah. Damn. I remember I ran a train on a bitch. Damn, that shit was crazy, dude. I was doing it. I was getting some. I'm gonna tell you, because I don't give a fuck. I was getting some head from the front, and my nigga was smashing from the back. That's just how it go. That's what happened. I was getting some head from the front, and he was smashing from the back. And at a point, I was like, hey, I'm about to come on your face. I said it just like that. Like, my cum voice gets really dry and intense for some reason. I'm about to come on your face. And I pulled out. Bah! I was about to shoot that shit on her face, and the bitch moved her hips. Hit the homie right in the belly button. Right in the belly button. He didn't even stop fucking. He was like, nigga! Yo! Come on, man! Get this shit out of my belly button! And I was like, hell no, nigga, that's gay! He was like, it's yours? Like, nigga, you gonna have to take a shower. Damn. Yeah, man. Women be getting trains right now.
I'm probably going to put in the one about you running a train because that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, now, are you asking Jamar to name his own tweets?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I
yes, I can answer that?
I don't think he remembers.
Oh.
I have my guess.
Okay, which one do you think is fake?
What was the second one again?
Aim a nig. One time I fucked a girl through the booty flap on a PJs.
That's the one.
Being 6 was tight.
That's what, like, you're going to write for Jamar when he blows up and he has a crew of white writers just as, like, reverse.
Oh, yeah, the White Wrecking Crew, dude. I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say booty flap.
I
Okay.
agree.
That was my thought as well.
All right. The fake tweet is booty flap.
There it is.
I was trying to think of how you would describe the bum flap on PJs.
Like, is this your conception? Like, little kids in the ghetto have like old timey PJs from like Looney Tunes.
Oh, that seems like the essence of Jamar is little kids in the ghetto having things they shouldn't, whether it's PJs or whatever.
Like guns and shit. Have you ever held a gun?
Yeah.
But like when you're like a kid.
Yeah. I mean,
cool.
massively different context, I'm sure, but
Oh, because you were like hunting and shit.
yeah. I'm guessing you weren't taking a hunter safety class when you first.
Nah, this nigga named Peanut let me hold his gun.
A gang safety class. All right, Peanut's going to be your instructor today.
Can I have that?
All right.
Absolutely.
Question 2: which of the following is not a real Jamar tweet? A. Do you fuck off to chicks you've already fucked? J do. B. Pillows, bro. That's it. C. Man, I gotta fuck soon, bruh. The boy dick out here on desert mode, man. Or D. Y'all think gay people call diarrhea they period, though?
Well, D is a Fahim joke. So,
Oh, really?
So who plagiarized first is, I guess, the question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I for sure heard that.
Did I say pillows, bro?
I don't know, man. It's a game you got to play.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't say that last one because
it's the last
I'm too
one.
conscious that it's Raheem's and shit.
Oh, fuck. Well, yeah, it's the last one.
I heard you say that. I think on this podcast.
Maybe. It sounded like something Jamar would.
It's not the most original thought in the world, boys. We don't need to,
Guys,
so far, Jamar is unreplicatable.
It's not the
Rob. We already knew that he was a special meteor from Comedy Heaven, and
we are fucking touring testing your Jamar abilities, and you're failing.
Yeah, really. Number 3, which of the following is not a real Jamar tweet? A. Jay gonna start using Lyft so he can tip these. Oh yeah, that's right. Jay gonna start using Lyft so he can tip these. After he fart up they Priuses, shaking my head. B. No, I'm not gonna fuck her. I'ma just chill and smell my butt and pretend like it's her sitting on my face till I fall asleep. C. Kazam just living in that lamp all rent free and shit. D. I got a new respect for my toilet. Just swallowed a 13-inch churd like, this is what I do, bruh.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oh yeah!
You got a right controlled lamp. had to wait for an old genie to die that got it during the 80s.
Jay gonna start using Lyft so he can tip these niggas after he fired up their
What was the second one again?
Nah, I'm not gonna fuck her. I'm gonna just chill and smell my butt and pretend. Is it A? Is that not my tweet?
I'm gonna say B.
Joe?
I'm gonna say B as well. I
Hey,
hate it. By the
it's
way,
not Jamar's tweet.
Yeah.
You have way more memory because, like, I feel. Here's the thing. I feel like you have never had a thought and not tweeted it. You know, I feel like there's nothing in your drafts where you're like, is that too fucked up?
I gotta
You know?
take a picture of some of them. Man, I forgot that.
We're gonna hear that in the OR later. Hey man, you guys ever smell your butt and just pretend someone's sitting like, oh no, just me? Okay. Number 4. Which is the following is not a real Jamar tweet. A, did we ever get to the bottom of why food is so good though? B, Jay trying to take some tap dancing classes on the low. C, that jack off session was stupid poppin', Jay still got it, muscle emoji. Or D, question, why is root beer so good?
oh my goodness.
I'm gonna say the root beer one.
Jamar?
Nah, A is A.
I'm gonna. I would have guessed. I would have guessed C. That sounds like Connor trying to pretend he's black.
The fake tweet is B, Jay trying to take some tap dancing.
I feel like I've said that before.
I mean, maybe
No.
I just...
That's how good he
Nigga,
is.
I swear to God. Because I have been trying to take some tap dancing. Yeah.
Oh God.
That's crazy. I was like, yeah, I probably tweeted that like 8 months ago.
No, you just see something and then you forget about it for 8 hours and you're like, yeah, Jay trying to make an apple pie on the low. Jay trying to learn how to make these cinnamon fucking. Oh man, I love this.
Oh mercy.
The last question is always all real or all fake. So these are all your tweets are all fake tweets. Number 5. One time I pooted during a blowjob, my nig, but I still finished him off though. Winky face. B. Cats be fucking main. C. Relationships be about compromise. I just made this white bitch a salad in my Timbs. Or D. You gotta fill out forms to be transgender, or can Jay just start rocking a skirt whenever?
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh, man. Damn, I wish those were real.
You think they're fake?
Oh, those are all...
That last was really funny, so I don't think Connor wrote it.
You got to fill out forms to be trans. Nah, those are all fake.
They're all fake, guys.
Oh man.
Damn, Jamar, you're a lot better than
And let me
this.
get that last one.
Oh, yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
Tweet it right now. Tweet it right now. You can have. Can I run your Twitter for a day and can we just not tell anybody?
Actually, would you?
I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, you can run my shit for a day.
I swear I'll give it back when this crisis is over.
Password and shit.
I'm gonna call it A Manig Nataro.
Dang.
Yeah, let's do that, Jabbar.
All right, I'm with it.
All right.
Fuck.
I think that's the podcast for this week. Hey, man, thank you for being the first
Yeah,
guest on
appreciate
Boys.
it, man.
Wow, man, it's hot as
Yeah.
fuck up in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
plug the album. Where can they find
It's
it?
called America's.
Yeah, it's called America's Nigga KKK AS.
Mm-hmm. Yep, like Ice Cube's first
All
album.
right. Never mind. Don't plug the.
It's on.
It's on Verbal Violence /TV.
.tv. That's
Yeah,
how web addresses
exactly.
work, Jamar.
Oh, it's also on SoundCloud too.
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Cool.
Keith's recording his album March 19th in
No, where you doing
Ventura.
that?
Hypno Comics in Ventura.
Dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna be in Vegas all week at Planet Hollywood at the V Theater. If you want to come see me, Joe.
I don't have any plugs.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Leave us a review on SoundCloud. You got listen to Jamar's album. It's really we don't like to be nice boys on
So
the
you
New
don't
Boys
leave no
podcast,
butt
but
plugs, no nothing.
Great ignorance. And here's the thing. I remember I took my butt plug when I went on the road and I forgot I had my backpack, so I was just like carrying it around town, like running my errands and shit. Well, I don't know.
Just in your butt, like just.
Not in my.
I imagine you have it in like a bowling ball case. You know?
No, it's like, when you see like a sniper in a movie, like they have their rifle in several parts. They have a titanium case. It's in like
Do you screw it together?
Oh.
You gotta put the silencer on it and shit.
Oh god.
Oh yeah,
You niggas are mean.
and
that's the opening of every episode.
That's for
now.
sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Jamar's going to be in the new movie Key and Peel Open My Asshole. It's called Keanu or something, right?
Keanu or something.
It's called Keanu.
Okay. Yeah. That's the podcast.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Crazy.